Hello friends, my name is Renuka and today I'm unboxing this Maker's Mark die of the month kit of October, and they're having pumpkin, some fall leaves, one birds leaves and some kind of tree branches here. So in this kit it came with only the dies. There is nothing else came in this kit. And these dies are emboss and de-emboss and cut the paper, and they also give some kind of ideas that how you can use these dies. So today we are using this dies, and I'm trying to make one card with it, and it's just a featuring kit, and I will make more cards with this kit. Maybe I'll use all dies or not, so let's see. So every time we use die cuts, we most of the times use the plain paper like these cardstocks which came in colored, and or the craft one, or normally direct watercolor paper to color them. But this time I'm using this artist paper picks cards. It's from Paper House, and I just bought it from 1.97, and I not remember that when I bought that. It's a long time ago, and it having some kind of really nice watercolor paper. So I just place these dies on this and I tape it with washi tape. So what I did, where is the orange color, I put the pumpkin there, and I'm trying to grab little bit here and there. And if you don't have this kind of cardstock, feel free to color your watercolor paper and then die cut it. I'll make sure that I'll make another card with that kind of technique. But today's technique is cutting with watercolor paper. So for cutting, I'm using here cuttle buck, and I'll place A plate and B plate, and then I'll place this C plate on top of that. Every time you do die cutting, it's most of the time same for the all machines, but for the embossing, the sandwich of these die cutting plates may be different, and these dies really cut very smoothly, but I don't want to mess up with this project, so I just go a couple of times. And after this, now at this stage these dies will cut the paper, but now I want to emboss them, so I just need to flip that. And for that I have another new plate with me, and I'll put that plate here and I'll just flip it just like that. Now you can see here, if any area that is not die cut properly, this is the time that you can go once more, and I think I need to go a couple of times more. So I'll just put that again, and this is the not problem of dies. My cutting plates are well loved. They use so many times that sometimes they didn't cut on proper on particular area. So if you're not using the whole paper, you can just cut out and trim out the thing and use the another portion of your die cut machine. That's the trick, that how you cut. Now still I have problem, but maybe I'll sort out that later. And now I will put my embossing mat here. This is the rubber mat, and you can purchase it separately. It's not that much costly, it's a little bit cheap. Now I'll put my B plate again on this, and you can see your manual to how much plates you have to put in what sequence. Now you can see that I have all these dies, a little bit of embossing on them, and they're very easily pop out. And these are some branches, and you can use any pen or scissors tool to remove the small and thin dies. And these are really thin branches, so you will get a nice emboss impression on the bigger one, not that one. But these dies are really beautiful, and you can use with combination of other dies too. So now you can see, I'll zoom it out, that the impression how this pumpkin is there, and the leaf greens, these greens, and the small buds, and these another leaf. So I want to make card with these, and I can die emboss another couple of pumpkins and all, but somehow I broke my machine. So now I will just show you how you can color these. I'm kind of giving you an idea. You can go with your own imagination here, but if these are in white, you can just color them, and the emboss effect will give another level to your die cut. So now I'm taking a rough paper, and here there is one cup pumpkin distress ink, and I will just add little bit of color, more color to it on the edges. And now you can see when we add color to these embossing are really enhanced with it. And I will add little bit of red also, which is fired brick. You can add darker color to get more details here. So and this watercolor paper already have that kind of texture on it, so it already gives a multi-layer effect to this pumpkin. And basically I want to do this for all dies. So for these leaf and here the yellow one, I want to use the darker color, and here I'm planning to use moved lawn. And just by adding these colors to these leaves, it will enhance that embossing look, and same time it will give a different dimension to your project. And for these leaves here, I will add little bit of green on them, and maybe I'll add little bit of yellow or orange to it. I think orange will look more nice on that yellow, so I'll add only one side of the leaf. And then for these small parts of the leaves, you can add more color. Now here is the trick. You can add any brush markers to them to enhance these look more. And I will use some dark color for this because I want this branch little bit darker. There are two ways you can sponge the ink, or you can just now use your sponge toppers to color them, and sponge toppers will give you different kind of look. So if you have a sponge topper, just use that. And for most of the time, the small images or small tackets like this, I want more controlled look, and here I want to add more color and texture, so I am using a sponge topper. I don't want that leaf and that small flower bud will want to look same. I don't want that, so I just add little bit of color there. Now I want to make one background for this. For that I'm already using this craft paper, which is pre-made cards, and these are from coordinations, and they come with matching envelope, and these are A2 size craft cards. You can make your own also by cutting 8.5 by 11 sheet into half, 4 1/4. And now I already used the Simmons's big stitch die to cut out this panel. So here is here what I'm kind of planning to do with this. So I'm just laying off my pieces here, nothing fancy. I just want to see that how they look together. And I think I need more green to this card, but I don't have those leaves, so I will wait for that. And I want to add something on the background also for the so now I have couple of die cuts with the same paper, and now there is another technique to add the color to your die cuts. Put your die on the paper and just add little bit of color, and when you just open it and reveal, the embossed raised portion will take all the color, and everything else is the same as the card color. So now you can see this effect. And by the way, I am using here fired brick color from Distress Ink. Because this cardstock is already orange in color, I want to add a little bit of darker shade to enhance the look. So I just cut out couple of leaves more, and I'll just color them and assemble on the card. So I'll speed up the process. So now I decided to make landscape card, and this is new Simon's stamp, and it comes with this much kit and so much to be thankful for. I really like that sentiment, and I'm planning to heat emboss that and some sort of this kind of assembling. So I'll just speed up the process. So after heat embossing, it looks like this, and I use Wow's Gold Metallic Heat Embossing powder for that. And now I'll just assemble these pieces again, which I already colored and die cut before. So now I'll speed up the process. So after adding all these elements to the panel, I want something all around it, and basically I don't like the only craft stock look. So I'm just planning to add a little bit of shimmer, and here I'm not sure that how it looks. I don't have a golden cardstock with me, or maybe I'll add that. So that's why I'm using this tape, and I decided to add only on two sides here. So I'll just add this on the landscape side of the cardstock, kind of creating a landscape panel here, and then I'll just chop it out the excess. And after that, basically I want to decorate inside of the card, and I have the same size paper. It's a note card, and I want to add this inside. And I showed you this paper before, that white die cut in them, and I get this beautiful design here. Now there are two ways that I can use this paper. I can just stick this paper inside as it is, or I can create a embossed background coloring with it. So I'm using this like a stencil, and I will take the green color for that, and I'll just I just dab a little bit of color here and there, and I'm just seeing that it's perfectly aligned, and then I just grab this to get soft look. And now you can see that this stencil is not west yet. You can use this as a card front or anything else in your card, because I am adding green on green color, so it will not destroy the stencil. And now you can see that I get this. Oh my god, and this again happened with me. I just smooshed the ink pad and it just there, so I need to remove that. And thank god I'm using the watercolor paper. So now you can see that how I just rectify my mistake. And now it's time to add these panels to the main card front. For that I'm using here just 80 chicken, and I'll just add it, and then I want some kind of dimension to this frame, so I am planning to use the craft foam here. I'm just eyeballing it, and then I will cut this craft foam little bit smaller than the front panel of the card, and then I'll just see once again that it's smaller, and then I just adhere it just like that, and then I'll add more glue. You can use liquid glue also here. Just make sure that you use lots of glue so it will not come out, and then I'll fold it again. Then I just grab the cone folder to make the line. Now you can see that there is little bit hanging here, so I'll trim that first because it is a little bit annoying to me. And then I just see that everything is in place. And sometimes this happens when we fold the cardstock, it's not folded properly or something like that, and then having little bit of outside there. So now after this, I'll just put this whole panel on the main card front, and now you can see there is little bit of gold peeking out, and there is still not, this one is little bit offside, so I'm just planning to make it proper. And then I will put this card all together just like that, and this completes today's card. Sorry if I went to a little bit of off camera. I can add little bit of sequence here and there, and if I not added, still I love this simple beautiful card. Means the simplicity is the beautiful way to express. So if you like my channel, do subscribe to it. You can see more details on my blog. I will make more cards with these kits, and I just want to show you that there is one sale, and I bought all these kits that die month 7 and month 4 and other. So I will mix match these kits and make some cards with those, but this is only for this month's kit. And I hope you enjoyed this project, and if you like to watch more projects, let me know. So until the next crafty project, have a crafty life. Bye bye.